naming things after an adjective can be a bit tricky. Take Scott Speed, for example, who proved never to be very fast in Formula One, or the Mitsubishi Charisma, which, well, lacked charisma. This is the new Skoda Superb, and I suppose the question is it superb? I think it really ticks the box in the visuals department with these sharp creases that run down its length, and it's maybe slightly understated overall design, but it certainly looks premium and upmarket. The black grille with the chrome detail has something of the executive about it, whilst those raked headlights certainly add a bit of character. This grey probably isn't the best colour to show it off, but I really like the way the new Superb looks. Now this specific Superb is the SE business model, and that means you get a whole host of standard equipment for a relatively good value sum. So this car receives half leather, half Alcantara seats, which are actually very supportive. They're electric as well. You get a 6.5-inch touchscreen display, although this one has been upgraded to the excellent 8-inch model, very responsive and has access to Apple CarPlay. And for those of you who spend plenty of time on the motorway, there is adaptive cruise control as standard on this business model. The interior in general is exceptionally spacious, amplified by the vast amount of glass around the interior. Rear occupants are treated to vast quantities of head and legroom back there. Nobody is going to be crying out, "Are we nearly there yet?" It's only the middle passenger that sort of has to deal with that rear transmission hump. The boot is another ace up this car's sleeve, as a 625 litre area is available to you via the hatch, or 1,760 litres if you fold those rear seats flat. That is an epic amount of space to be used.
Skoda's motto is simply clever, and to be honest, the Superb does have some clever tricks up its sleeve. For example, a Rolls-Royce inspired umbrella in the door, an ice scraper in the fuel cap for those times where you forget yours, and a detachable torch in the boot.
There's loads of other trinkets in here, including wireless phone charging and dual zone climate control. Now under the bonnet of our new Skoda Superb is a 2-litre TDI engine, and that produces 148 brake horsepower and 340 newton meters of torque. Now whilst the 8.8 seconds to 62 miles an hour isn't all that quick, on the motorway, when you really need to push on and make some overtaking manoeuvres, that level of torque, really punchy low down in the rev range, really gets you shifted quite quickly. Refinement isn't too bad, with not much wind or road noise penetrating the cabin. The steering controls are nice and light as well. It's a really easy car to drive. You know, even despite that quite raked rear windscreen profile, rear visibility is pretty good too. Now, this car also comes with various selectable drive modes. If you push the mode button down here, you get an array from Eco, Comfort, Normal, Sport and Individual. Now those all adjust and tailor themselves to various different steering weights and throttle responses, but if you select the Dynamic Control chassis package, then that means you get adjustable dampers too, which means in Comfort you can have a really nice soft ride, and in Sport you can have something that doesn't lean through the corners quite so much. It means that the car is much more adaptable to its environments. Now you can have a dual clutch automatic for this car, which may be better for those who are on long motorway hauls or would just rather not change gear while sat in traffic. But I have to say, this 6-speed manual transmission, it's got quite a good solid shift to it, and I think it's a good pairing for this 2-litre engine. Whilst the Skoda Superb does offer plenty of reassuring grip, it's not going to win any awards in this class for handling, unfortunately. That title firmly belongs to the Mondeo. And that's primarily because this chassis just isn't the most playful. It's very secure, reassuring, but it's not got that sparkle that the Mondeo has weaved into its chassis and suspension setup for, you know, driver enjoyment. Skoda claim that this Superb can do 68.9 mpg and emit just 108 grams per kilometre of CO2. Now you can have the new Skoda Superb from £19,060 or this SE business model from £22,555. And I have to say, this car is really good value. Even entry-level cars get plenty of standard kit, and this SE business model, I think it has just about everything that you could really honestly ask of for a car. I'm very, very impressed with the Skoda Superb, and I think it's one of those models which is very hard to criticise. It does everything really rather well.
Thanks very much for watching, and let us know what you think in the comments below. Please subscribe for more on the latest and greatest cars to hit the road. For all of the latest automotive news, written reviews and coverage from motor shows, go to www.insidelane.co.uk.